morning. This is vlog 390. This is the camera I've been using to vlog for the last 200 vlogs. What's cool about it is it's got this flip-up screen, but I've been having trouble with junk in the lens, so I'm not going to use it today. I'm going to use an old camera, which is this one. I'm not really sure if this is better than this, but you tell me. It goes from this to this. This is the camera I have been using. Is that any better? I can't tell. This is the old one. This is what I'm going to be using today. Well, let's go back. I can't really tell the difference because I'm looking at it, so I don't really know. But we're going to take this camera today. We're going to be going down into Santa Monica. There's a bunch of stuff going on today. All right, back in the 2016 Buick. It's definitely a day for a convertible. I'm going up into town, up to Starbucks, gonna meet up with John Grafman, you guys know him. We're gonna head over to the beach, over to the Colony, just for a jiff, and then we're gonna head south, going to Santa Monica, gonna meet up with Ken, and we're going over to another friend of mine's house named Shlomo, and he has 3 really interesting cars, Israeli cars. Cars I guarantee you probably have never seen before. What's up, Grafman?
Just enjoying the Starbucks this morning.
Starbucks this morning. Okay, I do have a question for you, and that is that... Don't freak. What are the chances that you have time to go downtown LA today for something very specific after we go and see Shlomo?
Anything is possible in this world.
All right, that's what I want to hear. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Coffee on the beach.
Nothing's better.
Nothing's better. Beach is that way.
Right.
You want to see it?
It's beautiful.
Some awesomeness at the beach. John is now behind me. All right, we're heading back to the pad. Gonna drop off his car, and then we're going south. All right, Pacific Coast Highway is completely shut down. So now we're driving up Las Flores Canyon into the mountains all the way around just to get to you, Shlomo. That's how much we want to see this car, or these cars. We're committed.
Yeah, we're there.
Went all the way through the canyon, and we're back on Topanga, about to hit PCH. We don't know whether we can go south.
But it was a fun drive.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot today. Anything can happen. John's on the phone now. What would normally take half an hour, it's taking 2 hours. What do you think?
This is one of the largest Sabra collections probably in the country.
It's the only collection, John. How many did they make?
From this one they made 15.
15 of this one right here?
No, from this one they made 170. There's about 30 of them in existence, most of them in Belgium.
And how many of this one?
They made 15 of the American version, and This is the only one that survived.
What's up, Shlomo?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Finally, I have you here in the house, live and breathing.
Shlomo's been asking me to come over and look at these cars for quite some time, and I made a 2-hour trip this time, even though I'm only a half hour away.
Unfortunately, now the cars are a little bit rusty, but when I originally invited Fireball team to come, they were brand new and shiny. Look what happened.
That's why we've been waiting.
We're looking at Sabra Convertible or Sabra Sport, Israeli-made car by a company called Autocars. They designed it in the late 50s and they started production in 61. They made them for a few years, mostly for export. And we're looking at two versions. Here we have one car that was actually made in England. The first 100 were built in England.
Okay.
And then the second one here closer to us was made in Israel.
All right, and then this one, the one with the barn doors in the back.
This is originally a car that was made in Israel as a Sussita. And it was basically the
Same company
Beetle.
though?
Same company,
Okay.
Autocars.
Yeah.
Same founder, his name is Shuvinsky. He's kind of like the Israeli Tucker, in a way. So with a little chutzpah and a little creativity, they came up with this car called the Sussita. It was mass produced, mostly used by the Israeli government, Israeli army and companies. So it was a fleet car, since most people were not able to afford to buy cars. And Shuvinsky had even a little extra chutzpah and says, well, not only I'm going to make cars for Israel, I'm going to make 15 of them and export them and see if I could sell them to America. So he slapped a little vents on the side to make it look like a Buick. He painted it two-tone.
Right. You got two of these, and you're going to make one of them out of these two.
Correct.
So
I basically have
why
two
this
halves.
car?
Well, it's an Israeli-made car. It's symbolizing a lot of the history in Israel.
And you're from Israel?
I'm originally from Israel. I'm a car designer. I wanted to restore something, and I figured, why not? Let's do something weird, and let's do something made in Israel. This one has the actual Ford Consul original engine with a CF transmission, which is what was used on the Sabra. So we're going to use that one in the actual finished car. And this is actually have the Alexander head, which was a rare option at the time. And it's a very nice configuration, very rare for the time. This car also has reinforced suspension in the front. So we're going to use the suspension of this car. This car, unfortunately, people did a bad job with an engine swap on it. They put a Fiat engine, which is a good choice, but they chopped all the fiberglass, all the firewall. We cannot use any of these parts. The chassis on this car is a better shaped chassis, so we're going to use that chassis. As far as the body goes, I'm not sure yet which body we will end up using. You know that Henry Ford used the crates for a floor on his cars. Well, this car has a very similar story. We could see the small sections of the wood floor. This was actually the crates that was used to ship the engine and transmission from England to Israel when they assembled the cars. But this car, this is the part that is the driver's side, it's fixed. So number one is, it is what it is. You cannot adjust the distance nor the angle. But the cool part is that it has a built-in ashtray.
In the back seat.
Correct. These barn doors are very unique because it's the only Sussita or Sabra wagon that actually has barn doors, because the Israeli version had one big swinging door. This is the finest Ford Anglia engine money could buy. It's a 1-liter engine, and on a good sunny day, that car will...
It's cute.
It's cute. On a good day, that thing has 39 horsepower.
Is it 1 liter?
It's a 1-liter.
Lunchtime with the gentleman. Kung Pao Chop Suey. Nobody orders that, Ken.
I'm nobody.
What'd you get?
I got almond chicken.
Right on. It goes with the Chevy logo. All right, Grafman, what's been the best part of this day so far?
So far, I'd have to say the lunch.
The lunch was
delicious.
pretty good.
Those Sussitas are mighty tasty. So are those Sabras, but I think they give you gas there, so you got to kind of watch it.
The restaurant was pretty good. Not too bad. After a 2-hour drive.
enough's enough. We're going to the beach. Kathy's got to surf and I got to get in the water. It is too damn hot.
Just spent the last 45 minutes looking for a parking space at the Boo to be able to go surfing. I ended up getting a space. Big thanks to Malibu Surf Shack. Drove down there. They hooked me up.
How was the walk?
It was fun.
I'll go get the truck.
You don't have to, it's at the Malibu Surf Shack. Really interesting day today, so much driving, but you know, it's one of those things again that when you learn to roll with things, then things get better. I didn't anticipate that it would take 2 hours to get to a place that normally takes a half an hour, but because we did that circuitous route, we saw so many amazing things, spectacular views and just amazing vistas of the entire LA basin, from Catalina to Palos Verdes to downtown Culver City all the way out to the valley. Incredible stuff. I got a chance to hang out with my buddy John and for us to talk a bit. We haven't had a chance to do that in a while. And then of course we went over to Shlomo's, had a great time with Ken and saw some amazing cars. When those things are done, man, they're gonna be awesome. This camera did a stellar job today. I'll be using this for the next few days until the deal starts to come together to where I can get another camera. That should be happening soon. Tomorrow I'm headed to the Automobile Driving Museum. I'm going to be picking up a very cool car for this weekend's Malibu Cars and Coffee. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll find out tomorrow. So stay tuned, watch tomorrow's vlog. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you soon.